Hello, good morning. It's me, Rachel Detroit, hopping on here. I'm a life coach. I help people transform their whole life, right? So, what we're doing here is finding empowerment through our lifestyle changes. Our lifestyle changes our sleep, what we eat, right? Getting that um, good quality food in, eating the right things, the right amounts, our stress management, physical movement, and really building this confidence muscle, this self advocacy muscle, this authenticity muscle, right? Where we're able to say what we want, do what we want, be accountable, be responsible, right? Those are the beautiful feelings. These are the things that I coach people in, right? And today, I just want to talk about something that for me started as a very uncomfortable thing, right? So the ability to say no to other people. And more with practice, we're able to strengthen this muscle. So just really quickly, I'm in a season of no. And what that means is I'm going to say no to pretty much everything, right? And why? Because I want to, because I want to do what I want to do, right? Um, and so that's enough reason. So learning to say no, it's almost like we have this this underlying reason in our brain that we have to say yes to everybody, to everything, right? That we're hardwired to people please and to say yes to everything even when we don't mean it. And that is dishonest, right? I just want you to know that people pleasing is actually extremely dishonest, right? And so it's like most of the time we'll say yes to stuff we don't have time, but we say yes anyways. We don't want to do it, we say yes anyways. We're overextending ourselves, we say yes anyways. And so the more that we can practice saying no, right, the more you gain the confidence. It's like we feel guilt, right? Even the idea of saying no to a family member or to a friend or to someone who expects something, even the idea of saying no brings about guilt inside, right? And that's a self-created feeling. So right, it's almost like we're hardwired to believe that it's good to be this martyr of self-sacrifice, especially women, to be this martyr of self-sacrifice, to put ourselves, second, and we continue to self-sacrifice. So here we go. And how do we become free? So we start saying no. We start advocating for ourselves. So we build this confidence and an understanding that just saying no, I don't want that, that's enough. Or and sharing like your no's in a position of what you're going to do, not what you need other people to do, right? So it's like, um, Rachel, we're going to this party and there's going to be a lot of food and all your friends are there and all your family is there. And I don't want to go, right? And so I'm going to say, no, I don't want to go. Well, why? Because I don't want to. Done. And it's like we feel like we have to over explain and overextend. And so another thing, one of my teachers, one of my friends told me, what they said to me is when we say no to one thing, we say yes to other things, right? So it's like the more we can practice saying no to the things that we actually do not want to do, right? And we have to let go of this idea that doing something for guilt or to please because we think it's going to please someone is not the reason to do something. It's not a clean reason to do something. So start saying no, start practicing. And the more that you say no to the things that you actually don't want, the more opportunity you have to say yes to the things you do want to do. And the more you practice it, it's really uncomfortable to start. I started years ago practicing my saying no. And what I did was this was the phrase that I used on repeat was, no, I don't want that. And it's really mechanical, right? It's really robotic. And I didn't have any other tools. I didn't know what else to do. Um, and I work with my different things. I'll show you a book that my therapist recommended to me. And I'll recommend this too. I'm just getting into it. I really like it. And that's probably where I got the set you free part. was looking at the title. I was like, oh, that's witty, Rachel, but it's probably right from this book. But check this book out. It's called The Book of Boundaries, Set the Limits That Will Set You Free. Right? And so it has like different scripts in here, exactly what you can say to your friends or your family to start growing this muscle. It's a really good book, and it's funny too in some places. It's really relatable. It's an easy read, and so I'm going to encourage you to begin or continue being your authentic self. And when you feel like you need to say no, start saying no and see how it feels. All right, my name is Rachel Detroit. I am a life coach. I help people find empowerment through lifestyle change. So if you're looking for coaching, I'm looking for you. My book's open next week for 4 new clients. All right, check out the site if you want to apply. Take good care. Bye.